We're all set. We're all set. D&D.
Hey, yippee! Yip! People, yip!
Reload.
Now let's hope that we can get through this session
Oh. Yeah.
without shit happening. Anyways, so don't expect this session to last the entire night like it usually does. I have a feeling something might happen, but I also hope that it will. I probably just jinxed myself, but who fucking cares? Anyways,
I mean,
last time on Haven's Croft, it was a little bit of downtime. People had quests to do, interactions to make. Gabagoo over here. Hello, industrial ceiling fan. Welcome back to the world. Anyways,
Is that true?
yes, it is.
that's funny, man. I was like, who?
It's industrial ceiling fan. Why the fuck do I hear you?
My favorite D&D character, Industrial Ceiling Fan. You never disappoint me. Alright.
Oh, that's what's. Dog is whining at the door.
Oh. For all the technical difficulties. Hold on, my coffee's cold.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, Dog,
yeah.
welcome back.
Okay.
Hello,
Yeah, it was the audio. It was audio mishap.
Oh. Wow, audio issues.
Wait.
we don't.
Really weird. Really weird.
Yeah.
Let me just get my dogs.
Damn. What the fuck happened to all my quick bar dice?
Oh.
Like it all went white. It's weird. Okay.
I still have my wolf. Look at him.
What the fuck? Why is it white? Oh, I know why.
Why?
Okay. Damn it, Albra.
Oh, what was the update, by the way? I never got to see it. Or, like, what the...
Oh, yeah.
So let's see. There's a very few little things in here. There's now plus signs next to your initiative and proficiency bonuses, which is like a very visual change. Also, there's
Oh, that's twice.
if you edit your stuff in your general, it's your initiative.
I see.
If you edit your weapons, there's now a saving throw attribute and a saving throw DC in your weapons in case your weapons do something like a saving throw.
Okay, that's cool.
Your spells now have a concentration button, so if you click it, it now has a big, bold, white highlighted word that says concentration. So you don't have to put concentration up to however fucking long in your fucking thing. And I think there was some other things.
I'm seeing them.
I'm not seeing concentration.
So when you click on edit, it'll be like a checkmark box.
Oh, okay.
A little checkbox. And it puts a little C next to the spell, so you can quickly look at the... If you close all the details, you'll be able to see these spells are concentration.
Resistance C. Wow.
Less
That's
concentration.
cool. I like that.
That's pretty nice.
Those are like a very few things, and also the HP is a little bit better now.
For real? How so?
It's just design-wise.
Oh, I see. Ooh.
And you can also
yeah.
collect temp HP instantly.
Oh, I love that. I hated how it looked. It's pretty nice. Ah, you giving me... What are you giving me?
Well, because it's been 3 fucking days, that's why.
What are you giving me? Leave my health
It's been 3 fucking days. The only person who hasn't undergone a long rest yet is Icarus, and that's because he's been fighting for 3 days straight. But he doesn't know that.
Yep.
It doesn't feel like 3 days.
He's a heathen.
At all. He's just having fun.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, also the space that he's in warps time.
Yep, he's just having his fun.
Yep. Anyways, last time I have to seize what? Okay, I don't have to sneeze. I kind of have to sneeze, but it's just lingering on the tip of my nose. Fucking gross. Any hoots it, what's it? Last time, Trinity went on a date, turned down it as a date, made a friend. She's really cool. Ratia took a fucking fat nap. Hecka did his doctorly duties, being a fucking weirdo and checking up on patients.
Yeah.
Icarus went to go, meditate, found a suitable place, and then decided to climb a tree. And then climbed into this weird fucking realm with a masked figure who has been fighting him with a great, using only a rapier while he uses a greatsword.
Indeed.
Anyways, 3 days has passed.
And he's been gone for days.
Yeah. 3 days has passed. My good sirs, Trinity, what have you done for the past 3 days?
Who wants to go first?
Trinity,
Just
I just
me.
said it.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I've been looking for Cassian.
You've been looking for Cassie.
I've been looking for
That
Cassian.
is-
Yep.
I believe I said you did not find him during the 3 days.
I
Was I
know,
correct in that
and
statement?
I'm very sad about it.
Yes.
I'm very sad about it. I still am. Besides looking for
Which,
Cassian,
yes, I still need to update your guys' fucking fuck. Anyways, the date has been changed from whatever date it is to the 19th. So fucking 3 days later. DUI. That's a boom. Okay, so now it is the 26th of the 4th month. I really should make a calendar.
Do you want to?
I really
It's up to
should.
you.
I really should. Because I need to keep track of this shit on a because this shit is gonna last probably in-game years, and I will not remember this.
Okay, yeah. It'll be good.
Right.
Besides, why the fuck is it that account? Besides looking for Cassian, I've been, I noticed that there's a festival or at least something planned happening in the town.
Yes.
So I've been wondering about that and asking questions.
Oh yes. I believe I actually gave no. It was Hecka, who was. Yes. Anyways, I was just thinking to myself. You ask around for about like what the fuck is this festival, and you slowly over time learn that the festival Snow and Dance is to commemorate the first snowfall that happened when the goddess of water, which let me bring up my fucking lore sheet.
A law sheet.
The water milf?
No, the actual goddess of water, not the elemental.
Oh, okay.
So a different
Yeah.
watermill?
Yeah. Yeah. Etranus, the goddess of rain and water, brought the first snowfall to Saldridge, blessing this
Okay.
land with the bounty of the snow and the many creatures and crops and the many bounties that you can find all over Saldridge. And is basically just a representation of the appreciation. And during your time, like asking around, you slowly realize that that there's not many monotheist people here. There's not many that believe in a singular god. Most of the common folk, and people who have not pledged themselves directly, believe in mostly the three pantheons, the harvest, life, and death pantheons. specifically
Okay.
Scourge believing directly in the Harvest Pantheon.
Okay. Saldrich believes in the Harvest Pantheon. There's
Yes,
also a Life and
but-
Death Pantheon.
But there's churches for all of the pantheons around, and you can find some smaller churches directly correlated to this. And in your research as well, you actually learn about the selection process that Heka went through. That even past the selection process,
Oh,
many still believe in the generalized pantheons, as the selection process is more for the individual gods themselves to look into whose soul represents what they want the most.
Okay. Can you say that one more time? I'm writing this down.
You're writing this down. Which part do you want? Part about
I am also writing this down, but I will be looking back in the VOD.
good.
Selection process stuff for it.
Selection process. Even though that everyone usually goes through the selection process roughly around the age of 12, the selection process is mainly for the gods to individually select people whose souls represent their values and can basically be seen within their realm. And certain individuals are granted higher powers, like you, Heka, like Icarus.
Okay.
But even after, most even after the selection process, still will believe in the pantheons themselves and spread their belief around the many different gods. But also that even though there are the beliefs of the pantheons, that not many people are actively religious in this region and go worship and stuff. There's obviously active belief among people, but not many people actively, specifically in the southern region of Saldridge, enforce or follow the laws or rules of each god they've been selected by, or the pantheon itself.
Okay. Gracias.
I got you. Anyways, Chris.
yes.
That was information specifically for you.
I know, thank you. And I will be. When it comes to it, I will most likely share it with Deacon and not Deacon, with Heka. But I haven't seen Icarus in like 3 fucking days, so it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Deacon is around. He does exist in this world.
What?
Have you got what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Have you guys not been paying attention? Oh my god.
The whole crew is in the world.
Yeah, fucking True knows almost all the characters of this game. The cameos I got from fucking different people. Jesus.
I feel like I'd remember it, except I forgot that I remembered it. So.
Yeah.
You're
Party.
welcome.
Oh, I see the notes now. Hey, dog. Who made these notes? Are these True's notes? I think they are.
Yeah, they're mine.
I don't know why they appeared on my screen.
What? Did you share them? Did you share them with Lemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Nice.
Give me.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you guys want to keep a collective notes.
That'll be more
yeah,
chaos
let's
than
do
it's
that.
worth.
I guarantee you it will
I,
not be.
I feel like it would work. I feel like it would work.
Alright.
If you guys use this thing called your words and communicate with each other and be like, hey, I'm gonna write this information down.
That's a little hard too.
I know, right? Using your words is yeah, no, right? It sucks. It sucks, but you gotta do the adult. Anyways, Trinity, is there anything else that you are mainly doing, or are you like just doing some just simple sightseeing, walking around, specifically like filling your day with looking and gathering, looking for Cassian and gathering information?
Oh.
By the way, there is music if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, hold up. It forced me to reload the site.
I love it. I love the music.
Do-do-do.
Nothing else much besides. And I don't have the notes anymore. Cool.
You should be able to just open up the notes. The
Oh, there it
journal,
is.
I believe it's called.
No. It's shared. It's shared with me. Yeah. It's right there.
Oh, they shared with me.
Yeah. It's in a different section entirely.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. No, just looking around, getting to know the town.
Okay.
Finding Cassian.
finding Cassian. No luck on that last
Oh
part.
yeah,
I
Chris.
know.
By the way, you can edit the notes. Both you and Maru can edit the notes. By the way.
Nice. Some days, on one of the days, Horatio will join you in walking around, spending time with our fellow party member and assisting you in whatever endeavors you're doing. Hecka, my good friend,
Yes.
what you be doing within 3 days, Big Chief?
Looking for information.
What kind of
On-
information?
I'm trying to do that personal quest for the Dragon's Core.
Hey, your race quest.
Yes.
Nice. So you're looking
And a little
for...
bit of the religious quest, you know. You gotta do it at the same time.
Yeah. I felt. Let me just pull up the UI so I can keep track of all you guys. So, with your general knowledge of just just being around, you're gonna figure out real quick that you're not really going to be able to find a lot of useful information among the common folk. The best people to find this information, like find information specifically about dragons, is either going to be the MCAS or the Adventurers Guild. So which one of those two will you go to?
I'm sorry, wait. You're breaking up a bit. What did you say one more time?
So, being around in this world, you know that you won't find much useful information against the common folk. So the
Okay.
most useful places to look are the MCAS and the Adventurers Guild. Which one will you go to first? Because if you spend all 3 days, you'll be able to have enough time to go through those two and probably more.
I'm gonna go to the guild first.
Guild. I see. You go to the guild. You see that
Or
as...
actually,
Oh?
can I go to the MCAS since they have more
Yes, you can.
animal-based knowledge on it?
Yes, you can. You see, you walk into the MCAS, bustling as ever. Different critters and creatures, some you've never seen before. Some that are very familiar, as in there's still that elf-looking man with the gaggle of young ice spiders crawling everywhere.
Alright. Alright.
Let's see. But you don't see you walk in and you don't actually see the original desk clerk. You don't see Lena working there. This time you see this beastkin man. He's this like kind of silvery bird. Like this sharp,
Like an Aarakocra?
curve. Yes, technically, yeah. I use the term beaskin, but yeah, he's basically an Aarakocra. It's silvery Aarakocra managing the front desk, looking between people as you approach the desk. This small pair of glasses sits on top of his beak. As he looks up to you and he's like, "Oh, good day. What can I assist you with today?"
I'm looking for information on dragons.
Information about dragons. He licks a claw and flicks through a couple lectures, catalogs and shit. Information about dragons. That's a good one. Good one. Let's see. It will be on the second floor library, which, if you're a member of the MCIS, you should be able to access. If not, you will have to go through our guild store. Well, not guild store. Our official store.
I have this card. Does that count?
As he
pull out my
he,
ID.
yeah, as he peers over the desk, looking through the glasses. Oh yes, that works just fine. As he kind of taps one of the three bells on his desk, as trotting along, comes this golden retriever looking creature. A very small, stout pair of wings on their back, wagging their tail, wearing a bandana that has the dark green signification of the MCAS. And the MCAS, and it says on there, MCAS employee.
Oh,
Across the bandana. As
So adorable.
that's so cute.
the dog just waddles over, sits down, looks at the birdman, and the birdman goes, "Oh yes, Luca, please take our guest to the second floor Dragoneer section." As the dog barks in response, as the dog hops up on puts their front paws on the desk, grabs the pair of keys that is sitting there on the desk and waddles away and stops 10 feet away, looks back at you and wags its tail, their tail expectantly.
I will follow.
As your newfound this very interesting employee of the MCIS, Luca, takes you up to the second floor through this magical elevator, which is just a giant floating disc that can rise and fall. As you enter the second floor, these giant walls of books spanned in most directions. The banister that you can actually see down onto the first floor. Just seeing the books up here, you thought there was a lot of books from down there. From up here, you see that in each direction, though it goes further. It expands.
Okay.
Books upon books. As Luca takes you down one of the aisles and sits in front of this large standing case with quite a few books. Not as many books as the others, but still probably 10 or 15. And the various many books on things like dragons and dragonkin. As Luca wags their tail happily, gives this small happy bark and waddles off.
All right. Luca, see you later. Get to work. Pretty much immediate.
Very, very nice. Sure. You did go through. Give me an intelligence check to see how many books you go through. Kind of using your brain to comprehend the goddamn.
Holy shit.
Okie dokie, dog. Well,
Hey, you with it, man?
I was gonna say you went through like 1 or 2 books in the day. Fucking Jesus. No, you go through roughly 5.5 books within the day, chilling in your like spot, speeding through, collecting a lot of kind of useless information to you. The only like information that you find upon like actual dragon cores is this like myth that the dragon's power is actually not the dragon's power of very old and ancient dragons can actually crystallize. And in the written passages, it's like written as a legend or a myth, not as actual fact.
Okay. So it's believed to be a myth that they can crystallize the dragon.
Yes. And you actually recall back to Beth's words. How she talked about how she didn't know if dragon cores actually existed, and the fact that she had one in her possession still boggled her mind after she returned with the dragon core, thinking of a form of use for it after you were just like, hey, can I permanently become a dragon?
Okay. Wait, Beth has one?
Had one, you
Had
it.
The one that you absorbed, dog.
It's a snail.
You know, the time that, like, one of the only times I've legitimately rolled a natural 100.
Yeah. I understand now.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I will. I guess it's probably nighttime at this point, right?
Yeah, it's getting close to evening. You can see, like, if you go to the banister, well, you can hear the very, like, chaotic, like, chatter of the downstairs, like, lobby area. Very, like, quieted down. You can hear still a few conversations and some other creature noises. But, it's a lot more peaceful here later at night than it is midday.
Alright. Well, I will leave before I get kicked out.
Nice.
Back to, or let me see. Is there a place that people would be gathering at this time other than the bar?
Probably not. Not that you know of.
All right, then I'm going back to the bar.
Their homes, probably.
Yeah, I mean, like large groups of people, I guess.
Large groups of people, not at this time of night, besides bars and shit.
All right, cool.
Anyways, that was day one. If you do decide to go back to the MCAS, I will let that nat 20 carry through for the rest of the fucking time. Because there was like 10 to 15 books and you only went through about 5 of them.
Yeah, I'll go back the next day.
Yeah.
See if I can get anything else.
You return the next day. You find roughly the same information in most of the books. Usually one of the books there is a diary of a dragon slayer who like actively went out into the world and actively, yeah, and actively hunted them. And even in that journal, there is no mention of a dragon core. Like in almost like all of these that you've read, you've found like no information about just what exactly is a dragon core, like how it forms, like what the purpose of one is, and just how to further a dragon core. All you've gathered really from all of these books that you've read, I'll say you've read all of them now, is that there was a couple myths related to high ancient dragons crystallizing their power for more.
I will. If I don't find anything in those other books, I'll just go to the guild hall, because I assume that the MTA is pretty much just going to have the same information. And
yeah. I'll say you go to the guild on your final day. Just to speed things up a little bit. You go to the guild relatively early in the morning. Risha accompanies you. Risha picks up a quest and waves goodbye. Anyways,
Okay.
you ask Rollins there, and he gives you roughly the same information. He's also heard of like the same myths and basically relays the myth to you about a dragon core, and that if anyone would have useful information to that, it would be dragons themselves.
Rollins, you know where any dragons are?
Let's see, dragons. Well, if you go north to the Castra Mountains, there's a horde of ice dragons that lives up there.
Are they dragons that would kill me
Yes,
on site?
they're
Like on
dragons.
site?
And they're dragons, very territorial
Like-
creatures.
I mean, yeah, you're right. But like, I need information.
I don't have any. I'm sorry. What you're asking is informations of myths and legends. That is all I can give you, is the myths and legends.
Maybe I can ask Deacon. He's a
You
dragon
don't know
guy.
Deacon personally.
I mean, I
You
met him
know-
at least, right? And I know he's a dragon man.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But he probably might not have any information on it.
He's a dragonborn, so he's dragon kin. So yeah, I guess he might. Who
I
knows?
will go to the bar and find Deacon if I can.
He is not there. Usually, there's been very few travelers coming in and out of the Silver Tune recently. You see that some of the original parties have not really gathered in a long time. Most likely either on some form of quest, or they have moved on from this city and have gone forth to other towns, and so on and so forth.
Hey, Eleanor, you know where I can find a dragon that isn't gonna immediately kill me?
Who are you asking?
Eleanor.
Eleanor. God, I haven't spoken as Eleanor in a long time. We haven't talked as Eleanor. Wow, that's funny.
Yes.
Wow, Deacon, Hecka hasn't talked to his love interest in 3 days? Wild.
Wild. Well, he probably has, but like we
That's-
haven't role played it in a minute.
That's crazy. How has he been
Information,
sane?
darling.
I need
If you're looking for information about dragons and those who won't just kill you straight out, really you'll have to be looking for none of the dragons around here. Most can be civil creatures, but if you just wander in, they'll most likely kill you.
Well, shit. I guess I'm just gonna have to wander in.
Just come back in one piece and not a popsicle, okay, darling?
I will attempt. I will very much attempt that.
As your collection of information about dragons has ended. 3 days has passed. A slight concern settling over the party. As Arisha has
Icarus is
completed
dead.
Icarus is dead.
No.
Rishi has completed a couple quests for you guys. But
Thank
yes.
you, Rika.
No problem. It is the day of the Festival of Snow and Dance. You can hear as all of you wake up, except for Chris. As all of you two wake up, you can hear a slight hustle and bustle downstairs as you both pronounce yourselves appropriate for mingling among the other people. You go downstairs and actually see that a lot more common folk are like running in and out. You can see like the door is actually like pinned open a little bit. So some faint traces of snow kicked into the Silver Tunas. It seems like they got a lot to finish setting up for this afternoon, as Eleanor, Kirisada, and Kaiba are helping out. Anyways, Icarus. Hey, dog. I'll get back to you, Hecka, in a minute. Okay, bud?
Hello.
Anyways. Hey, Icarus.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
I'm here.
And,
I had a question.
what's up, Chief?
So I did hit the guy twice, right?
Technically they're like scathe markings, not like full hits, but yes.
Okay, I'm at charge level 2. Yep, I'm in charge level 1. Let's go. Anyways, that's all I wanted to know.
I mean, there's not going to be any actual combat, so it won't matter. You've been fighting for one hell of a long time. Each time you move your greatsword, you feel just a faint vibration, and slowly coming to the end, you can almost feel the way his body is going to move through the air. As you're slowly getting more and more comfortable with just using the weight of the greatsword itself to fling yourself around more nimbly and actively dodging a lot more of his attacks. This figure's attacks as one of these times you do a downward slash, but that was actually a feint, as you flip yourself over, bringing your foot down into an axe kick and landing a solid blow into the back of this figure's head as the mask falls and clatters to the ground, as this figure stands face down as they put their rapier down and kind of roll their shoulders, standing up straight and rolling their head back. You see a very familiar face. One that you didn't think you were going to see for a long time.
Oh shit, who do I see?
As two bluish green eyes look back at you. As I believe it said it was yellow, right? That was the color of the panels
Yeah.
for skills. As a yellow panel pops up saying, "Congratulations, you've exceeded their expectations. You've been granted the Whistling Wind Greatsword Arts."
Oh shit.
As you see Zephyr staring back at you,
Oh shit.
a smile on their face as they just nod, pick up the mask, throw it to you, turn around and walk away with a wave, as you find yourself waking up in a meditative stance on that ice rock, a faint layer of snow covering your body, and a familiar mask sitting in your lap.
Icarus will pick up the mask, and will kind of like look upward a little bit, and
Clear blue
just
skies.
he'll just say, "Thank you," and he will actually put the mask on,
It
and
fits pretty comfortably.
he's gonna look. Is there anything? Is there any like reflective ice?
Well, you could use the ice you were sitting on. You just have to melt it a little bit.
Mm-mm. I don't know if I want to do that.
Why? What?
Cause it's a perfectly good ice rock. I don't need to melt it.
Okay.
Oh, I might have to though. Boo. Question:
What's up?
with prestidigitation,
You cannot make a mirror with prestidigitation.
it says I can make non-magical trinkets that can fit in my hand, a hand mirror, or like a pocket mirror.
Can you make non-magical trinkets with prestidigitation? I never realized that about prestidigitation, if that's true.
Yes.
Many
Even so,
things.
you create in environments like a shower. Create a, yeah, or a illusory image that can fit in your hand, and wow, that's fucking wild.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you can. I didn't realize that about prestidigitation. I'm going to abuse the shit out of that.
Lovely.
Well, great, love it.
Um, wow, I learning new shit every day, people. Anyways, yeah, it looks
How do
pretty
I look?
good. The one like faint scratch that goes from like the bottom of the left eye to like the going over like the bridge of the nose and coming down to roughly the middle of the right cheek makes it look pretty good.
I like this. Icarus is then gonna keep the mask on. He's going to put the hood
Mm-hmm.
on his cloak. And he's going to attempt to make it back to Solidbridge.
Right.
But he's gonna attempt to be stealthy.
It's a little difficult to be stealthy when there's fresh fallen snow. But as you're running, you realize that there's not many things out here, specifically in this like gentle area of the woods, that would pose any form of harm. Sprinting back, you make it to the road and realize there's a lot more foot traffic than there was before, as you see a lot more people going towards the entrance of Solid Ridge.
Okay, so Icarus won't completely break out of the forest. He'll like kind of like go to the edge and look and observe, like seeing the foot traffic, and try and kind of, if he can, sneak into Soldridge.
All right, give me stealth.
Can I roll with advantage because of my my dash that makes me go invisible?
If you have the hood up, you will have to roll at normal because of magic detection. If you're sneaking through the gates themselves, as there is, customs.
So I have to take the hood off.
Yes. Which,
And
if you were to stop, would reveal yourself.
Is there is there any way I can like detect how far the magic detection goes upwards, or like is it like a dome, or is there like
You
I
can
determine?
gather with the faint traces of magic in the air that not only are there guards stationed at the top of the walls there's also there's also several layers of barriers around the entirety of Saldridge.
He's gonna say, "Damn. Well, that won't work now. Maybe another day." And he's going to, because is he still in the forest, like not out of the forest yet?
I mean, have you moved out of the forest yet?
No, no, because he's like investigating it still.
Yeah, then no.
Okay, so then if that's the case, he'll take off the mask, put it away, and put the hood back up. I mean, put the hood down and just walk in normally.
Okay.
However, once he gets in, that's when he'll that's when he'll like find a back alley and just re-equip everything.
So extra, as Icarus should be. Anyways, you get through customs, you show them your guild license, you get let in relatively quickly. My fucking god!
What happened?
A fucking light of day and 1,000 suns. Anyways,
The rain, I'm assuming.
fucking yeah, thunder and lightning. She is bright. Anyways, flash them your guild card. You make it through with simple ease, as you've done several times before. Coming in and out of the city. You're making good time, and as you're kind of entering a little bit, you see that there's a lot of festive things strewn about. In one of the plazas, you can see a small ice sculpture of this like crescent moon with this lady sleeping on top of it. And you can see these many different like festive stalls or like other form of like there's this like ice rink in one of this little areas as you've re-equipped yourself and you're dashing through.
Okay.
Speaking of which, make me a stealth check at advantage.
Woo! Because he's trying to stay hidden at like all points.
For no reason. No reason just besides being Icarus.
Yeah, and like he doesn't even want to be seen by like Trenty or Heka either. Like he's basically just trying to see and just trying to eavesdrop and listen in on people's days and shit at the moment. Like just testing out the cloak and the mask.
Yeah.
Just getting a feel for it.
Very nice. As you're dashing around, you make it to the main street, and you see this is much more extravagant than the other smaller streets and sideways and like little plazas. You can see many different like carts stationed in the middle of the road with these giant like one has this giant tree of ice that has like these raindrop shaped fruits, like a giant tree of carved out of ice. It's not an actual tree of ice. Many different like other festive stalls. You see like there's like some kids singing like songs. There's all these different festivities, and you actually see Rishia walking through some of these stalls as you're kind of stealthing around.
Ooh, nice. Well, because Icarus knows that she is an aspect of a god or something, he probably knows that Risha has seen him and probably knows that it's him, but he's gonna keep his distance and just keep on stealthing around.
Yeah. As like you move on, you can feel the eyes of someone on you as you follow the feeling, and you see as Risha meets your gaze as you dash away. Like further up the street. And you're in the midst of the festival of snow and dance. There's music playing, people talking, people happy. Make me a perception check.
Thank you. I was just gonna ask that. And yeah. Ooh.
Not bad at all. The only good thing, while you're running by, you hear some people talk about the royal float coming in. How it'll roughly come in within the next hour or so. And there's these many different people like laughing and cheering, and like there's this like giant tree, which is actually this tree. How there's this like ring of like festive lights strewn up through the lower branches of the trees. There's like faint like harmonic music playing as you see these different, what you presume to be like couples and like families dancing around the tree. Many different bards playing their different tunes.
Ooh, wow.
Something that catches your eye is the very, very faint, very excruciatingly faint smell of blood. The type of smell that you would find on someone you personally detest.
Icarus is going to kind of like grit his teeth a little bit. And can he attempt to kind of track down the smell? To try and like determine...
It's actually from somebody you passed.
Oh.
As you turn. Hold on. This didn't save. Anyways. As you actually see this fellow turn down an alley that you just passed, seemingly disappearing.
Icarus is gonna think. He's gonna Not now. Another time though. Well, let's see if I can find Hecka and Trinity. As he dashes off.
Oh man, fuck you. Anyways,
What?
trying to give you guys story and lore. Anyway, that's fine.
Oh my goodness. He doesn't,
Icarus.
he's trying not to cause too much chaos because typically, he dies. Because then death happens and he doesn't fuck with that shit.
No, I'm aware. You guys are learning harder. It's fine. As you continue your way on, you said you were trying to find Trinity and Hecka, correct?
Yeah, but like be stealthy about it.
Cool. You see the two of them actually starting to slowly enter as you like made your way towards the Silver Tune. You actually see them walking along the road of the Silver Tune, seemingly directing themselves towards the main street to go off and enjoy the festivities.
I'm gonna follow them from a distance.
Perception checks, bitches.
At disadvantage, my hood's up.
Yep. Trinity and Hecka, perception checks, disadvantage, motherfuckers. Damn. Hecka don't see you.
Also, Deshaun, you're muted.
Yeah.
If you didn't know.
So, I'm also rolling?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He's tailing both of you. It's perception checks at disadvantage.
Perception. Ooh! That's a
Yikes.
10.
Anyways,
Big yikers.
neither of you notice as Icarus tails you from roughly 30 feet away.
Perception.
As you guys go about enjoying your festivities, you guys pass the Three with the couples and families dancing about. Trinity, a small, faint, warm, but kind of painful memory actually comes to you is of your lover's
Oh.
face during
Aw.
a snowy day. As you seemingly both dance together amidst the snow.
Oh, dude.
As you guys continue on to the festivities, there's many a stalls, many a trinkets. What do you guys want to do? As you both know that the royal float will be coming down the main street in roughly an hour and a half-ish. So you know that you'll have roughly an hour worth of time to enjoy the stalls as they are open for most of the afternoon until they close for... Sorry, till they're open for most of the morning, till they close for most of the afternoon. But then they'll reopen in the evenings.
Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, okay, cool. I will. Let me see.
This is just both of you. So, Kenji and Becca.
I'm going to a vendor for food because it's good.
Because it's a festival. It's a festival.
Yep.
Yes.
There's many food vendors. One that specifically catches your eye, Hecka, is this kebab-like skewer. It's roughly like 1.5 feet, almost 2 feet long, and it is packed with a bunch of root vegetables, but also this very nicely marbled, some form of bovine meat.
Okay.
As,
Bovine meat.
bovine meat, aka cows and shit.
How close can I get to these two without them noticing?
I'll say every 10 feet they re-roll.
You wanna?
Okay.
That's
Yeah. I'm trying to get within 10 feet of these people, of these two.
Okay, so that'll be
These
2 chances
people.
for these two chuckle fucks to find you.
Wow.
And at disadvantage, let's go. Come on.
Disadvantage. Hmm.
2 chances. 2 chances.
So basically,
Ready?
Bet.
You ready?
yeah, go for it. Or just take it.
Did you? Oh!
Oh.
There's
So
a...
Trinity spots you within the first 10 feet. Does Hecka? Hecka definitely spots you within the first 10 feet.
Let's
Perfect.
fucking go!
And guess what? This was part of my plan. The moment I see that they see me, I will cast prestidigitation to make it, to basically start enveloping parts of my body in like a little bit of smoke, or like cloudage, as I immediately dash off.
Where the
So you both turn to see this faint visage of Icarus wearing this mask, as this these clouds form
Wait, time
around
out.
his arm.
How do they know that it's me?
It just, it would have been nice if he said
Well, the
hi.
funny thing is, Icarus, is that the only thing that has changed about you is
I know.
a mask, and it's not cast with any appearance distortion.
I know. I'm just fucking around too. That's the best part.
So it is just Icarus with a mask that they most likely think he found around the festival and is just being a fucking goofy ass motherfucker.
Oh, you saw that, right, Trinity?
Yeah, I saw
disappears
him.
into the
I don't know why he didn't
distance.
stop to say hi. It's been 3 days.
As
I mean,
I
I'm
mean-
sure he's okay. Maybe. Possibly.
As
It's very confused.
you guys see that Risha actually, I think, is walking towards you a bag of. Well, it seems like a couple of the kebabs that Eka is currently munching on, but also a couple like
Woo!
pastries and stuff.
Oh,
And she just like finishes pushing like one of the like buns into her mouth. All right. So you guys also saw Icarus, right?
yeah, no. We
Yeah.
definitely did. I don't know what he's
Yeah.
doing, but hey, we don't let
Okay.
it run. We don't let him bud.
Him like 20 minutes ago. He was being weird.
I mean, is it really weird? It's Icarus. I mean, is
No,
he
you
cool?
do have a fair point. Actually, never mind. It was just
It's-
him being
Go
him.
ahead.
Do you guys know where he's been the last couple of days?
No idea. Not a clue in my mind.
Yeah,
Been
because I asked
wondering.
Ron's a couple of times, and then I asked some other adventurers and the guardsmen, and they have not seen Icarus at all for like the past 3 days. And now he's just here. What the fuck?
As Icarus
I mean-
runs back.
That is Icarus. Just how close do you get?
Oh, I'm just in the group now. Mask off, hood off.
As Icarus just poofs out of invisibility, just kind of like sliding in.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey.
You're alive now, or
Yeah,
what's up?
nothing. I was just trying out my little mask. What'd you think?
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
What does the mask look like
Interesting.
exactly?
It is a plain white mask with this like faint scar, like scratch that Icarus caused, that goes from like roughly underneath the left eye to the middle of the right cheek. And it is a blank white mask with these two like black eye slits.
Tight, cool. Super chill. You know.
You look nice. You look real nice.
Very espionage.
Thank you.
Espionage.
So, were you planning on like killing somebody, or what's up?
No. I just got the mask and I wanted to try it out. So, what have y'all been doing for the past?
Icarus,
How long does it feel? How long did it feel for me?
to you, it feels like roughly 3 hours.
Okay, Ben. So what have y'all been doing for the last 3 hours?
Buddy, it's been 3 days.
Ow.
Oh, what the fuck
What?
was that?
Oh,
Okay. Anyways,
Are you
You good?
DM trouble with rain?
sorry. Fucking DM's scared of thunderstorm because the fucking house shook and a bright light of God just descended. Anyways,
Scary.
everyone's just like confused as shit. What the fuck do you mean by 3 hours?
Buddy, it's been 3 days.
And it's been 3 days.
Really?
I found information on dragon stuff while you were
Yeah.
gone. You've been gone.
Icarus, to you it feels like 3 hours of like physical time has passed, but you also know that you did not. It was not early morning when you like sat down, and the time that you would have sat down, which is when you started to climb the tree, it was like midday type shit. So it would not be early morning-ish when you get back.
Well, I will say Icarus didn't really notice that.
Yeah, knowing Icarus wouldn't really notice that.
That's fine.
Wait, so you said it's been 3 days? Oh, I've been meditating for 3 days. Wow.
3 days.
That's a new record.
Is that what you've been doing this entire time? Meditating?
Where did you go? At that too.
Oh, I went into the forest. I think it was west.
Oh, so you want to die.
The
Okay.
Western Forest. Okay.
I think. You know, I don't know where I go. I just found a good spot and meditated. But
I mean, as long as you're
yeah,
alive. I don't really have
alive
to
better than ever. So what's going
better
on
than
now?
ever. Um, um,
The festival of snow and dance.
yeah, that.
Oh, what's that?
Bunch of snow and dancing.
it's
Hmm.
it's a
They
little
explain
more
what
than
the
that,
festival
but
of- Trinity picks up where Hecka left off and explains what the actual festival of snow and dance is about.
Oh, that's cool. Ooh, so there's a harvest pantheon, a life pantheon, and a death pantheon. That's cool. Hmm. Well, well, heck,
Yeah.
we'll be creating a pantheon here soon.
Entertainment and storms.
Yep, but we gotta come up with like a real jazzy name for it, though.
jazzy.
Uh, well, let's think.
I don't feel like it. I'm actually hungry.
Because Ratio hands you a sweet roll.
Ooh,
There you
thank
go.
you.
They're really good.
How does it taste?
Fucking pretty good. You bite into it, and actually it has this like very like delicate, like creamy. Let's see, like a peach cream in the middle of it. It's peach flavored cream in the middle.
Oh,
Is it-
no,
I'm
no.
gonna break off a piece, and I'm gonna say, heck, here, try it.
Have I already had this?
No. The only
Alright.
food you've had is the kebab.
And the moment
Okay.
it touches his tongue, prestidigitation, it's gonna taste like soap.
Dog, you're fucking evil.
Little,
Yeah,
I'm
little
gonna power
rats.
through it.
Little rat over here. Little rat man.
Can I power through it?
Do you power through a soap tasting sweet roll? Yeah.
Is it only Hecka that he does it to?
Yes.
Yep.
Now,
Dude.
that was terrible, but
How'd it taste? Big smile on his face.
it tastes like whale fat.
What? No, it tastes sweet and buttery and soft. It's like it melts in your mouth. Big smile.
It tasted like hatred.
Hey Trinity, you try some. And I'll give some to Trinity.
Oh, you didn't do anything to this, did you?
I would also like to point out that prestidigitation has verbal and semantic components.
Yes, and I was gonna ask you about that.
It's kind of up to Icarus if he wants to try to do it stealthily, or if he just
Wait.
wants to make like a grandiose show about it.
Oh no, he's doing it stealthily, and like he's gonna like do hand signs stealthily, like as the semantic component.
Roll me
Kinda
a
like-
stealth check as a Trinity, you are handed a piece of this. And you can make me a perception check to see if you catch Icarus being
normal?
a fucking asshole. Yes, it's normal.
No. So I did that.
Oh my god!
So the whole thing was the heck. I'm not messing with Trinties at all.
Oh,
okay. Never mind. Anyways,
I'll just eat it then. I'll be like, oh, alright, I'm suspicious, alright. And I just think about, Hecka! The hell were you on about?
the hell do you mean? This is like hatred and cleanness. What the fuck?
It tastes like pain. Pain.
Oh man, the fact that I'm not the goddess of entertainment's pupil is hilarious.
I know, right? I like how it's like switched, like Hecker would be a pretty good fucking entertainment jackass on me. Anyways, Risha hands you like a broken off piece, like a actual like half of hers. I mean,
Oh, same thing. Same thing. Soaping his shit.
Risha gives you the dirtiest side eye ever.
He's still doing it.
As she catches you fucking doing that shit. That's funny. And then takes the piece that you flavored and eats it herself. This does taste like hatred. And disappointment.
Probably not hatred, just sadness.
Acres will try not to react. as, as he failed.
High perception characters against a sneaky little bastard is so fun.
I mean, they let it slide the first time.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know how you made that, but and how you enjoyed it. That I can't do it.
Heck, I think there's something wrong with your taste buds. That's all. As
The cilantro soap gene. That's
Honestly, that's
wild.
entirely possible.
As you guys carry on, walking on like as a group, one of these times Risha sneaks Trinity an actual piece.
Of the soap. Of the soap.
Yeah, sorry,
Oh.
Hecka of the actual piece, and she's just like, "It was Icarus doing it. Just actually enjoy it."
Oh. Honestly,
Icarus is running off to look at trinkets.
And you do. You run off and find that there is like some actual like really nice trinket stalls. A lot of these are like non-magical items. There's just like a bunch of like small little jewels and jewelry, little pocket trinkets for like kids. There's like this stall that has like these wooden like toy swords, like toy staves, all these different like weapons. There's some like actual like formal like festival snow and dance stalls with these like decorative like almost like leis, but they're like snowflakes, like physical like snowflakes. That like will go around your body and stuff.
Is there any clothing?
Not really. A lot of these stalls are like very, very small. There's like the stall that sells like these faint little masks. These small masks. One with like this big crescent shaped, like this like raindrop tear coming down from the eye. Another one that is just like this simple, kind of like monster mask. Another one with a fair woman's face on it.
Nice. And you said that there weren't many magic items, like in general?
There's none.
Oh,
There
none
weren't
at all.
any. There weren't any.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's all Acres is doing. He's running around looking at stuff in the stalls, pointing at it to Hecka and Trinity like the child person he is.
You see, every now and then, Risha will leave and then come back with yet another bag in hand, mainly full of food. And different like foods and shit. As roughly an hour passes, as you guys are enjoying yourselves, running up and down the main street, checking out stalls, looking at the different festivities. As these stalls slowly close up, as this man as like these big carts in this end of the road are pulled off to the side down other main roads as people gather on the sidelines, as this knight in this like decorative formal like very like this pale blue armor with blue details and like flaked with like snowflake patterns on this horse comes trotting down, yelling how the royal um, the royal float is coming. The royal float is coming. Anyways, you guys find your way off to the side. As you guys can all see, what's up?
Oh no! Oh no! I'm not gonna ask it yet.
Okay. You sure you don't want to ask it yet? So I guarantee
now
you.
then. Cause you guarantee me what?
No, then I'm gonna just let you ask the question.
Icarus is gonna be like, hey guys. So don't get mad at me. And then he's going to dash away.
You know.
As he's going to attempt to
Damn it.
get a better view by going up onto a building, onto a rooftop, to sit and watch the floats.
Alright.
You know what? That's a good plan. I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna try to run away out.
Shouldn't give me athletics? Icarus give me athletics or acrobatics, I guess.
I'll do athletics.
I'm trying to see if I'm at the level where the step of the wind allows me to just run up that hoe.
16.
You are not. You cannot climb verticals. I don't think so.
Not yet. Nah.
I think that's level 10. It's 10 or 7.
Is it?
I think. I don't know.
Neither. I don't know. Well, you said acrobatics. You said acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, either.
Okay. Well, athletics it is. Wow.
That's a nat 1 on the fucking screen for me. That's funny.
What?
That's crazy, dog.
That's on a nat 1 for me, and I would have been like, well, Icarus, you step on a box and try to launch yourself up as you fucking faceplant into the brick wall. No. Anyways, off the dice number, it's hey, you guys both got a 16. That's fucking funny.
That's nice.
Why is my athletics higher than yours?
Because... Why is that?
I don't know.
Oh, because Trenti's not proficient in athletics.
Yeah.
Oh. Did not know that.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway.
You guys make it up to one of the like flatter buildings that is like originally a shop. Make it up, and you guys sit up there. Icarus being the silly, goofy motherfucker, dangling his feet off the edge.
Yeah, kicking them off the edge.
Yeah.
Just
Swinging him back and forth like a child. As you guys can see off in the distance, a large, like, cart drawn by those elephant-like creatures. These ones dressed in royal regalia, strutting the same colors as the knight in the armor. All the royal family. Let me just pull them over real quick so you guys can see them. The prince, the king, princess, and I will say there's like a knight up there, since... Anyways, you see the king and the prince sit...
Look at them, look at us.
As like there's a knight off to each side, as this very like this as they slowly get closer and closer. I'm scared that my fucking stepdad is just gonna sneak up on me because I'm fucking narrating and then saw him pull in. Sorry, I keep checking myself. As this float gets closer and closer, Icarus. Actually, all of you, perception. Every single one of you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ha! There it
No.
is.
Anyways. It's just all. Okay.
Oh, dirty 20! Yay!
Anyways.
Thank you.
As Icarus and Heka are just like, man, that's a nice float.
Yeah.
Trinity, you actually see
Oh?
this faint, like kind of shadowy figure standing off to the side, kind of between where the prince is standing, the king is sitting.
Oh.
A very familiar figure.
Is it
Familiar.
that? Is it that?
As your nerves start to shake a little bit as a sound kind of remembrance,
Oh.
a memory clicks into your head. The sound of your neck snapping. Let me pull them up.
Wait.
Damn.
Oh, wait.
As you see the faint. Where the fuck are they?
Where is it?
I think they would be further back here. There they are.
Oh, so True, where's Nimbus? Did you just leave him in the forest, or
No, Nimbus is there. I just haven't
he's
moved
here?
the fucking thing.
Okay.
Nimbus is there.
We haven't.
As standing behind, in between the king, you see a very faint, shadowy figure.
That fucking.
As you see them, as you see Morgan standing between them, kind of out of sight, trying to conceal their presence relatively. As both the guard and then the entire royal family is ignoring them. From this distance, you cannot really tell any direct facial expressions. You can just see the main bodied figures.
The one that
As
fell on
that
that building
faint
because of?
shadow disappears behind the king's throne.
The one that I accidentally killed all those people because of?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And that snapped
Sorry.
Trinity's neck, flew like 150 feet in the air, and dropped them. Yeah. As the float comes closer and closer, Icarus, you do not notice the returning faint smell of blood. Trinity, you do. As you can now see the facial expressions as they are roughly 50 feet out. Only Trinity can see this. As the king and prince
Fuck.
look unfazed. The guard full plate mail, helmet and all. As the princess
Ugh.
is who you guess she is. Because she's a vastly different race than the other two, as this satyr girl stands kind of off, pushed back to a corner. She looks very uncomfortable and does not want to be on top of this float. As like she looks around and like gives a small wave, her dark skin and fair complexion, not fair, like clean complexion kind of like is broken by the droplets of freezing sweat that drop from her brow as you can see this very faint quiver in her every movement. And as you pass, as this float passes, you can now once again see the figure of Morgan as they just smile, as their figure like unshadowifies, still unseen to the other two, as they lock eyes with you, Trinity,
Lord.
and smile. as like a drip of blood, they vanish into the puddle. Oh, like vanish into a puddle on the cart.
Like the king and the prince?
Yeah, they were standing like kind of like hidden behind the throne that the king is sitting upon, on top of this cart, and they lock eyes with Trinity as they like vanish into like this drop of blood that hits the ground and disappears.
They're
And you
talking
can
about
actually
Morgan,
see-
by the way.
Yeah, and Trinity, you can actually see a physical reaction from the princess as her shoulders drop, seemingly like a bunch of tension leaving her body.
Okay. No, I say whiskey. Let's go up there. Ugh, Jay. Can I finally talk to Heka and Icarus about this and Rishia?
Well, you can tell Icarus right now, but you guys have to get down and finish and wait for this. Well, you guys have to get down. I don't think Icarus would want to get. Well, Icarus would probably want to get down after you tell him, but
Did Mauricio see this?
Risha doesn't know about your guys' problems with the vampires.
Yeah. So,
She doesn't know. She wasn't there. She was a sword dog.
yeah, she doesn't know. All right.
Yeah.
Fuck. Icarus, we gotta get down. We gotta get down.
What? Why? It's nice up here.
Yeah, I think it'd be nicer if the king knew that Morgana or Morgan wasn't on his what did you call it? His float, his little float.
Does Icarus know Morgan for real? By now?
I mean, you guys all. Well, I mean, Heka told you guys their name.
Yeah.
Heka was kind of like a little chummy with them at the beginning, and then turned to hatred.
We were very like betrayal.
Yes, the one that tortured me.
Yes. Icarus would be like, Morgan, what? Where? As he looks back at the float and doesn't see them.
Yep.
Yep.
And then he looks back at Trinity. What? Why didn't he tell me?
I couldn't. I didn't know. It looked like no one knew they were there, but the princess.
Okay. So that's the person who we need to talk to then.
Yeah, but we gotta let Heka know. And oh shit, I don't think Risha knows any of this, does she?
Oh my.
She,
Wait. Wait, but how did you... Wait, so you saw Morgan. Okay, I smelled blood earlier whenever I first got back to the city.
You don't think it was her, do you?
And it was... No, it wasn't. It was some... How would you describe him?
This very
Like...
this kind of like agile looking young man, probably like 16 to 18 range, with like I can pull their picture up if it helps.
Like an L? Like could you
They
describe
were
them,
like-
the racial features?
Like the classic red eyes, they very faint pointed ears, probably a half elf. Like this lean build. It was very lean build.
Well, Icarus will say, well, like whenever I got back, this was like looked like a really young half elf guy walked past me and he smelled faintly like blood. I'm sure he was some type of vampire, but I didn't want to engage. Not without you guys.
Half elf.
So I guess something's up.
Something's always up here.
Yeah, we should update Heka and Rishia immediately. Then come on, let's go.
I'm right behind you, and I'm jumping down with him.
Crunch as both your ankles breaks. Just kidding.
Oh, agility. Come on now.
I know.
Please.
I mean, heck, Trinity ain't flexible.
I'm not.
Trinity a wall, dog. Trinity just a wall.
I'm a big old wall, man.
Big body.
Yes, my lovely wall.
Yeah.
Big body.
Hey, buddy. Anyways, yeah, you guys should all be under the effects of long rest except for Icarus. No, I'll give Icarus a long rest. I'll give Icarus a long rest.
I'll live to see another day.
Something is stirring. As you guys drop down, no rolls
Hey,
needed
Hecka?
for me. And then
Yeah.
Hecka.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh. Hey, Hecka, we need to talk. And you too, it's about vampires.
Vampire?
What
Okay.
about vampires? What this time? What did they do?
You guys know that?
Well,
I'm not gonna question it.
Wait, what? Huh? What's up, Ratio?
What?
Nothing. I'm just questioning the fact that you guys know vampires.
How do you know vampires?
I've lived for roughly 900 years. One of my previous owners was a vampire.
Let's get out of the torture.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah. So,
However, Morgan is back.
oh my God.
Yeah. Trinity, tell him what you saw.
I saw them next to the princess. It looked like both the king and the prince didn't notice her, but she
Then.
did. Oh,
I
damn.
will kill them.
I think I have 3 non-binary characters. One is a villain and one is Kirisada.
Yeah, curious how that.
Yeah,
The other one has not been introduced.
I will murder them.
You.
More than that's. So,
Yeah. So.
If they, have you guys checked if like the king and prince and like the whole entire royal faction isn't mind controlled?
oh yeah, no. King and Prince acted like they couldn't see the vampire last time that it was in their court, so I would assume that they already are.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's not like we could really check.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, we
mean-
were on trial.
Yeah, that
During
too.
the
That
time.
too.
Or some accidental murders.
I leave for 5 minutes. Well, no, I let you fight for 5 minutes, and then I get arrested. I swear, I'm still mad about that.
Would
It
you
was
have rather been
involuntary
arrested?
manslaughter.
Uh,
It was accidental manslaughter. It's okay.
You're sorry, just like down the rest, but god damn.
Okay, and all those times I punched you were also accidental.
I mean,
Sorry to interject, lads. There apparently seems to be a pressing matter of mind-controlled royals by vampires you guys really don't like. So maybe channel all of that inner combativeness against, them.
we already killed a few of them. But they
And
have a
I'm
They
very
very
didn't
large
kill
operation.
me. I mean, hell.
And me.
And Icarus, yeah.
They have a very large operation. It's not going to be that easy. Just, kill them.
Well, I don't doubt, especially if I honestly don't know anything. So I don't know why I'm trying to talk.
Well, okay, they kidnap people that they think no one cares about, and then drain them all their blood so that they can, I guess, make sure nobody knows about their operation. Yeah, and have people
Are you guys referring to a resurrection ritual?
I don't know if that's what they're doing. Now they sort of targeting us? Do I have that right? Yeah.
They started targeting us after we took, or after I took their book.
Yeah, but then you give it back, you dingus.
Well, hey, they were going to murder you guys, so, you know, do that, or...
Hold on. So, kidnapping people, draining them of their blood. Okay, so I spent like roughly 100 years as a vampire. That sounds awfully like a resurrection ritual, or like they're storing for war.
War.
They've been doing it a while.
Well, both
then-
sound like shit. Idea, like person.
I mean, if it's a resurrection ritual, you mentioned a book, right? Let's see, would the book wouldn't have it to be like this very, very palish, gross, yellow human skin tone, would it be? Okay.
It's a lifetime book. We could possibly have TV products and running information on one.
No, do not do that. Do not do that.
That would traumatize them, so I'd say let's not.
You know, I have like no place to stand because I have no actual experience with these ones. If they had the book that I'm thinking of, it would probably lead to a resurrection ritual.
Oh,
Targeting you three? Okay, that sounds a little weird. You guys have like some of the cleanest souls that I've ever met. And usually the reason why they take the blood... Okay, now I'm gonna sound like a vampire for saying this. Okay.
alright.
I mean,
The blood. I believe, if I remember correctly, because they use the life essence that was within the blood, but they need at minimum 5 clean souls
oh, they have way more than
to finish it. Well, you have to understand there's a difference between a soul, a tainted soul, and a clean soul.
they've been kidnapping people.
There's been nobody that we notice, right? That is what you said, correct?
People who are always alone, yes.
That is what you are saying. Usually the people with the cleanest souls are usually the pure type. Well, not necessarily the pure type. The more boisterous, I guess. They're usually high figures of, like, good faith. Or some form of, like, large-scale, like, vendor, or, like, a really good nobleman. Or some shit like that. And you fuckheads...
So like a king.
And she points specifically at Icarus. This one here, as well. God. Are... Okay, so... In order of cleanliness of souls... Okay, this sounds really fucking weird. I guess being an aspect kind of just does that to you. Anyways, Icarus, you have the cleanest soul out of all of these chuckle fucks.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Then followed by Heka. And then, Trinity, you have the least clean soul out of all the three of you guys, but that's not a bad thing, it just means that... I don't know.
That would be the least one
I
since...
lived, I don't know, I lived 2 lives, I like to think. It's sort of...
I guess I would kind of understand the weird feeling I get from the generalized presence. I always feel like I'm talking to 2 different people at one time. Anyways.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And if you guys are saying this has been going on for a couple years,
They haven't been hunting us for years. They've been taking people for years, is what I was told.
you actually don't know how long they've been doing it.
Oh. Well, they said they'd been doing it for a while in different areas, so I assumed it was free.
You can make that assumption. I'm just saying that you don't have the concrete knowledge of that. Anyways.
Okay, then I don't. Okay, I don't
It's
actually know how one moved, but they said they did it in different areas.
Okay. Are they?
And it's
And they've kind of just left you three alone after tormenting you guys?
well. To explain the situation, I got punched, and I didn't know if I was ever going to have kids again. So I went to the doctor.
Icarus burst out in laughter.
You summarize the journeys that you guys have undergone so far. Anyways, because that'll be a long story.
Yes.
So, if you guys are saying that they've been doing this, if you've been told that they've been doing this, then they're either bringing back a lot of people, or, like I said, preparing for war, or there isn't any clean enough souls.
So what? They're trying to make more
That's
clean
why they
souls by
were-
using a bunch.
What was that,
Like,
Icarus?
Oh, I said. Oh, so that's why. Well, so that's why they were chasing us, or targeting us for a while.
You can't really. Yeah, that would make sense since you guys have like the cleanest souls I've seen around here. I've done a lot of peopling recently, and the best soul I've seen has been like half the shine that Trinity has, and Trinity has the soul of a good person, but also,
Thank you
anyways,
kindly. Would I count as two?
kind
Or
of,
just
sort of. There,
one?
it's more like your soul was split in half, fused, and then
Alright.
rejoined. 1.5 souls, I guess.
Oh, okay. They should definitely not get me.
I mean, they
This is
tried to kill
just my
you last
speculation.
time,
If that's the case, then
like twice.
but that wouldn't explain why they are within the king's. Do you think the entire thing was a setup?
Probably.
What?
Because the whole situation of forcing Heka to become a dragon, even though he's exhausted, to save his then dying friend, to then fall and cause a lot of chaos and murder. And at the same time, when you guys were on trial, there was already some form of brainwashing within the royal circle.
I mean, they were
Wouldn't
acting kind of, but like kind of weird. Like they were giving responses that it seemed like they would give, and being
Yes,
lenient
Rishi, they were
about-
brainwashed.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going with that.
You also have to understand that vampire brainwash is very different from magical brainwash, as it physically takes control of the person's mind compared to taking the reins of them, I guess, is like the best way to say it. It's like the difference between driving a carriage with a horse pulling and then pulling a carriage by yourself.
I mean, I could probably do that now, honestly.
Not literally. They control every aspect, so they could have been giving active responses to attempt to deceive you and throw you guys off the trail, even though the one was still trying to talk to you, and then you guys were like, maybe just that doesn't make sense.
That's possible as well while we were being
my brain is switched. Actually, move to a location of which we can deal with these vampires.
Oh, great. You're with us now. Bet. For real, let's go. Icarus walks off that right direction.
Risha grabs you by the back of the collar and hauls your ass back with the group.
Huh, my bad.
Wrong way, you walking squirrel. Anyways, you guys wander off towards... Where would you guys go?
Icarus will suggest a back alley.
Back alley?
That's what Icarus will suggest.
Just okay.
Well, let's not go to somewhere public. We need to go somewhere where people can't listen to us actively.
Which would seem like it would probably be best if it was a back alleyway.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, back alleyway it is.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not living this.
As you guys... Ooh, don't fucking do that. Move around to a back alley. So I move around the fucking maps. Excuse me, Rollins, you can move that way. Hello, big map. You can move off to the side. Start E for everyone. Anyways. You guys, all three of you, move to a back alleyway where you guys have a conversation about what to do next moving forward. Let me reveal where you guys find yourself. Not the auction house alleyway, but just totally different alleyway, reusing the map.
Of course.
Of course, because reusing materials is a good way of recycling.
Exactly.
Anyways, you guys find this relatively quiet side. You don't think many people have noticed you don't think anybody's really noticed the vampire situation so far. As you guys find your way, there's no one around as a lot of the focus is on the festivities. As you guys start to converse, and that is where I will call a 5-minute break for a half second. As I go refill my water bottle and use the bathroom.
I'll be right back.
Alright. I am a Osaurus. Osaurus.
I
Hey. There we go.
Welcome back.
What have I missed?
Nothing much. I'm enjoying the piece.
Oh, we didn't act like that didn't happen.
Like what?
That one on bullshit.
Wow. Damn, if I got a net 20, that'd be funny.
Oh, for real.
That'd been so funny. This damn game.
Rolling low.
Oh, you're rolling super low. You're so low. There we go. Okay, double digits. Double digits are good. Never mind. Oh,
And then that's when I'll stop the rolling.
19?
Mm-hmm.
ooh. Good damage.
To the bottom?
22. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? I rolled a nat 1 on that. That fucking sucks.
What?
Okay. What about this, huh? Fucking A. Nice.
You know, I feel like if you do double the creature's health and damage, you should be able to like punch through them. Because doesn't a commoner have like 4 health?
Yes.
And I just did 8 damage. So, just punching through a commoner would be wild. Just
insta death. Like Ace or what?
because. Yep. I'm talking like Ace, like Son Goku, just donuts after donuts.
Don't call them donuts. Don't call
like that.
What? They're just jelly filled donuts.
Oh
There's nothing wrong with it.
my rat, dude. Don't call him
He's the best character.
I know, but he did get donutted.
He did.
Luffy did too, technically. Luffy and
He
Joey also
did.
did too.
They all
But
did. Yeah.
they survived. They survived the donut.
They survived the donut factory.
Yeah, I mean, Whitebeard did too.
He for a little bit.
Twice.
For a
For
little bit.
long. Anyways, welcome back, lads.
Thank you.
Hello.
You guys are currently discussing your game plan forward in a non-public space.
This sound looks like a non-public space.
Indeed, it is a non-public space. This is like a back alley.
Well, then let us converse.
Alright.
What do we do? Any ideas?
Well, we gotta get to that princess, don't we?
Yeah, that's probably the first thing we need to do.
All right. So, are we kidnapping, or is it more of just like a try and request an audience that, or do we
I'd
sneak
say
into
try
the
and
castle?
fuck the audience first, but
I think the best case scenario if we get turned down for an audience is trying to sneak in. Because if we get kidnapped, we're going to be labeled as traitors and treasonous.
And
kidnapping
sorta.
citizens here, but
And that would kind of sort of put us on the most wanted list. And we'd probably get hunted down until we leave this country. And then even then.
Bounties.
Bounties, yeah. And we just paid off. We just got rid of our debt too. I don't.
we're not like that anymore, man. We're
Yeah.
not like this.
I guess the best way would be a formal audience.
Yeah, but here's the problem then, because everyone else is
We can't say what we want
but
to.
her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We
So,
can't
that's
really
like-
just go up saying, hey, we want a royal audience with the princess, blah, 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 because all the underlings will be like, hey, that's not good, we got to tell the boss. Ugh, fucking
Why
underlings.
not bring her presents?
If
And then-
anything, maybe stealthing in would be our best bet. But we kind of have two big lugs that I don't think can hide behind even a 20-foot wall.
Well, maybe they can serve as the weapon.
I mean, we
I
could be
don't
the
find it.
distraction.
I mean,
definitely
Hector,
distracting person.
your face is very distracting.
I can definitely be the distraction. I got this, dog.
Okay, yeah, we could use a distraction.
Also,
But I do want to get the
entertainment. I'm that guy for distracting people.
Yeah, especially if the vampires are looking for us. Well, not us. You three?
No,
Um,
They don't
you're
know
part of
about
this.
you, Ratia. I think
I know about me, and I know for a fact that I would be a target of their yoink you off the street type situation, not a soul type situation.
alright.
I mean, yeah.
I see what you mean. Alright, so this whole thing is a fucking mess.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well-
It shows with me here, so can't really complain.
Well, either way, we gotta figure something out. And the thing is, I feel like maybe today would be a great day to attempt something. I mean, she is or was out in the open.
That's true.
Get out of the way. We were
That is very, very true.
You're making sense. Good sense.
Might be a smart idea.
Now, how we do it, I don't know. My brain goes to jumping onto the float, but that's not very stealthy.
That's not very stealthy. They have guards up there, and there is also guards patrolling the streets and holding back the crowds. That would become one big clusterfuck. Also, we don't know if there's any vampires in the crowds either.
Well, I know that I smelt one earlier, but that's about it.
Man, fuck those guys.
No, for real.
What were we gonna do? We had nothing.
Maybe we can. I know I can distract them.
But
Just
the real question is a full distraction really a smart idea? Because splitting up, what if, like, we mess up?
Yeah.
And, like, we're good fighters, but I don't think we can fight away from the inside of a castle alone, just us two.
well,
You'd be shocked on how hard it is to break out of a castle.
eh, I assume it's pretty hard.
Especially when controlled with vampires. Also, do we know anything about, like, any dangerous individuals that we should be looking out for? Besides the Morgan person?
So there was
probably
one
their
guy
entourage.
with the maul. There was one guy that had like a bloody maul that I had to fight in the Shadow Realm, but that was that was a difficult fight. Yeah, it was a vampire with like a weird hat and like I think sunglasses or like specific glasses and a huge maul.
This be one of the ones I saw at all?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay, cool.
The other vampire that you and Trinity saw was this, like, knight-looking fellow with this, like, simplistic-looking long sword across his back. Very faint, like, half-plate armor scattered across his relatively formal-looking leather, like, fighting gear.
Okay.
And then also Morgan. Those are the three that you guys are aware of.
Lovely.
And the people we killed.
Since you guys haven't killed any important figures yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I mean, there's one more guy that we saw, but like, killed most of the other ones.
Yeah. The underlings were easy enough.
Well, technically, you guys killed someone of mild importance. You guys killed Rothrick,
Oh yeah, that guy, the wolf-looking guy.
but he wasn't really. He wasn't really an important figure. He's more like a mildly useful underling.
All right.
But you convenience them, basically.
All right. Not inconvenient.
And it's just like, man, we lost a good hunting dog. Anyways.
On to the next one. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay. We might be able to sneak everyone in. Does any of you guys know any disguising magic?
I mean,
Any form.
Not really.
I know how to.
You guys use the disguise kit.
Possibly.
I'm sorry, Risha, but I'm not proficient in that skill. I'm not proficient with any tools, Risha. I do apologize. I am a weapon man. I want to learn tools.
Yeah, that learning tools is a really good skill to have.
Yeah.
Is Rishia useful with a disguise kit? The answer is no.
No, none of us are.
Because our biggest asset right now is that they don't know about me.
If we could,
They might know that I'm a guild associate, but the moment they look at me and see my worth, they're not gonna be too inclined to care about me.
Okay, so then how about you pose as a friend of the princess? To
She
not
just kind of
resist
looks
it?
and it's just like, uh, I'm
Because,
not
like
the
you said, they don't know
confident in
you.
my acting. I can try, but I'm not confident in my acting. I can pick a door and hide away. That is my skill set. And set shit on fire, really.
Well, unfortunately, guys, I'm not level 2 in Warlock, so I don't have Mask of Many Faces. So I cannot
I
assist at
can,
this moment in time.
That's
I can
wild.
stab people and then heal them.
just
So our best option is looking like it will be a very tattered, throw together situation.
Yep, like always. Marked by death.
sadly,
Are they already at the palace, or could they still be out? Because if we can catch them while they're still out,
Judging by the fact that it's been roughly like 20, almost 30 minutes since you guys gave me the rundown of this stuff, they'll probably be on their way back to the royal palace.
Okay, so let's catch them before they get there.
they'd still be somewhere within the city, though.
you could try to kidnap her in that time. Actually, no.
Oh,
Kidnapping is a good idea.
It's so much easier to just to try to kidnap her than it is to just.
It would be so much
It would be
easier,
s-
but I'd rather not be wanted in this entire continent
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
kidnapping a royal.
Gotta play it by the book. Gotta...
And
Whoa,
none of this
there
is
is
by
no
the
book.
book. Yeah. Can I have all three of you make a perception check for me, please?
Perception.
Let's roll.
Oh, dirty Tony! Dirty Tony!
God, bro, can I BS this into
No.
advantage?
Nah.
Again, only I got like a 20.
And only Trinity as Icarus, Rishia, and Heka are all like conversing together. You hear the crunch of snow.
Oh.
As the sound of heavy footfalls is slowly approaching from this direction.
Which direction? Okay.
Green.
There. Are we in the middle of talking?
Oh yeah.
Okay, who's talking specifically?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna wave my hands to like stop them and get their attention and just like, shh, wait.
As when you silence everyone, like they all look at you really confused as the sound of these footfalls stops as well.
I'm gonna point behind Icarus. And then slowly walk over.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh no. Ah, okay. How does an 8 get me?
Oh, dog.
Dog,
Ugh.
this is bad.
And help somehow.
As you get all the way up here, you peek around the corner, and there's no one there.
Are the footprints still there?
As you kind of like, there's nothing in the snow. As you let out this kind of like deep sigh, as none of you notice, as Trent, you kind of just like let out this deep sigh and kind of slump back against this right here, and look up as a figure is standing on the side of the wall. As this man
Oh
stares
god.
down at you.
Fuck.
Oh god.
My. Does it look like I caught myself a bunch of goodies? Is this truly marvelous? As you
That's
see,
the one with the mall.
as you see, he like nicks the base of his wrist as this giant maul, like massive maul, forms pure red out of blood. As he simply lifts it a little higher, and both feet come off, and he's plummeting directly to you. And that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
No. Oh.
Fireball.
Yep, you just use fireball. Fuck us all.
Do it.
Ah, yes.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what?
I bet you won't.
You know what? I can use breath weapon or fireball. Choose one.
Kill me.
Fireball.
I could even use erupting earth.
Oh god.
Ripping Word's not a bad spell. But in this situation, yes, it's bad.
I could take it.
I wouldn't use it so close to the foundation of a fucking building, but you know, that's
I also wouldn't use a breath weapon or fireball this close to a foundation of a building either.
Oh, you want a little bit of property damage?
Fine.
You guys got arrested and fined for property damage.
Yeah. A little property.
Oh my god.
damn it, heck, that's what got us here in the first place.
That's fucking...
You always causing goddamn property damage.
Yep. Always causing trouble.
And I thought I was chaotic.
No wonder he's the apostle of entertainment.
Again.
He's a fucking sitcom genius. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed tonight's little shorter session because it started a little later. But
Yeah.
I'm glad my power didn't die once during this session.
Yeah. That was really fortunate.
Yeah, very. As no level up tonight. But do look into the future, as there might be one soon.
Alright.
I got 20. Prepare thyself for yet another boss battle.
Oh, I'm beating his ass.
Are you?
It's time. It's time for the run back.
Yeah, it is time for the run back. And also, you guys giving these guys roughly 3 weeks of time. No, not 3 weeks. Roughly a week and a half of time. You don't know what they've been doing in that time.
Well, good thing we've been training too, right, guys?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yep. That's exact.
Oh,
yeah.
Can you send me the blade art thingy?
I will send you the Whistling Wind arts when I completely finish them.
Thank you.
All right.
You will have them by next session. Also true, I was thinking about doing this like a little earlier. I was thinking just like skipping the session and like letting you finish out Sands and Sinners after this like boss battle. Would you want to finish out Sands and Sinners?
Yeah, I'd be down.
So and then like Sands and Sinners for the rest of the time until it's finished out, and then yeah, and then we can pick this up as you've finished up your villain campaign. So we'll have like a couple weeks of just straight havens.
Sounds good to me.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Cool.
pretty sick.
So most likely the following session, or the session after, probably the following session, will be the end of Havens for like, I don't know, like a month, right? Is that
Yeah.
month and a half,
yeah.
probably?
Yeah, about a month, maybe a month and a half.
Four to six sessions. 4 to 6 weeks.
All right.
Pretty good.
And then hopefully like at least like 2 to 3 weeks of just straight Havens Croft. Probably a little more.
Straight Croft.
All right.
Havens Croft is like the gayest campaign.
It's just-
In no way is it straight ins Croft.
No, I'm saying. I was saying, is it just straight Havenscroft for a few weeks?
Oh yeah. After Sands and Sinners finishes. Oh, nice straight net.
Ooh, good night.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end
Oh,
it
that's
here
fine.
for stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Nice
right.
stream.
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 Later.
And to everybody that's stuck around and is watching this, have a good afternoon, morning, night. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you in 2 days when I play Tina. Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. Bye.